All right. Hello, hello, hello. We are going to walk through how to create a Disney travel ad, where to post, and how to post one too. So let's go here. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So this is the, Disney travel agent site. I already logged in, so you're good to go. When you come onto the site, there's tons of information here, but this little, I guess, box is where we're going to start building out our travel ad. So if you click on destination and ticket options, there will be a drop down. You guys can see the different things that you guys can book. You can do Walt Disney World Resort. They have more like hotels and stuff. They have a bunch of different types of hotels. They have the ones on site, they have Good Neighbor hotels, deluxe, all the things. You guys can book Disneyland Resort, Disneyland Good Neighbor hotels, Disney Cruise Line, Aulani. There's a bunch of different things that we can book here. But we're probably going to focus on Disney World Resort and putting something together for that. So first we want to pick out some dates. When it comes to travel ads, the main thing is to not overcomplicate it, right? You just want to throw something together. The main part of a travel ad is to get people to inquire with you. So we don't want to be spending too much time on the specifics because everybody is going to be looking for something different. Some people may book the actual travel ad that you are putting together, and some people may just see it and use that as a means to inquire with you. So it is the end of April, so I'm probably going to go just for like November. That'll give time to pay off and stuff like that. They can make payments in between. So we're going to go for about a week. We're going to do 2 adults and 2 kids. I'm just going to scroll down. We'll do 10 and 7. Sure. Again, don't overthink it. If you want to just pick the first number you see, go for it. Sometimes I'll do that. Just depends on the day. So then we're just going to press request. And first we're going to pick the hotel. So again, it's just about getting people to inquire with you. So this isn't too much of a big decision to worry about when you're making your travel ads. I do like to go through here and see what are the most popular currently. So right now, Animal Kingdom has been booked 90 times in the last 24 hours. All Star Sports Resort is 425 times in the last 24 hours, and so on and so forth. And then I also like to look at the prices. So All Star Sports Resort is 172 per night. Animal Kingdom Vias is $600 per night. And then like Boardwalk Inn is 705 per night. I've actually been seeing a lot of people inquiring about this lately. But yeah, you guys can look and see how popular they are price wise, just to get like a feel of it. We're gonna go with, let's do Coronado Springs Resort. This is also a really popular one. It is kind of in the medium range, I would say, based off of Walt Disney World Resort prices. And it is super nice. We're just gonna go with that one. I feel like I haven't done that in a while. When I am doing Disney travel ads, I honestly have gone through all of them and created an ad with all of them. I don't specify which resort it is. I just say stay on site at a Disney property, and you guys will see, I'll show you. Um, but I also kind of like to play around for my own personal reasons. I like to play around and see what the prices are, just in case, I decide to plan my own trip there. So this is where we're going to pick the different types of views. So we have a standard view, water view, preferred room, and you guys can see if it's available for your dates or not. But you guys can also take this time to look and see what type of rooms and suites that these resorts have. So we're just going to keep it simple and go with a standard view. So we'll press select. And this is where, at least for me, the fun comes in, right? So we want to pay attention that we're doing 7 nights. We can add theme park tickets. Typically, if I'm doing a travel ad for Disney and they're staying for 7 nights, I do 5-day tickets. That gives them time on the first day and the second day But again, each client will be different based off of their preference and what they want to do. Some people might want to go every single day that they're actually there. Some people may want some leisure time in between. So I typically do about 5-day tickets. For Walt Disney World, I would probably do the base ticket. It's a little bit harder to park hop in Disney World than Disneyland. So I'll just keep the base ticket and then we're going to press continue. Then we get to add in Memory Maker. Memory Maker, if you're familiar with Disneyland, is kind of like the Photo Pass, or I think that's what it's called. I actually don't know. But it allows them to, I can pull it up on my phone too. I have the Disneyland app. I don't have the Disney World app, but on the app, it allows them to save their pictures. So I'm going to show you guys kind of how it works on, yeah, PhotoPass on the Disneyland app. So if you guys can see, I don't know if you can see it very well, but this is my Disneyland app. I'll go back so you guys can see the homepage. This is my Disneyland app. For those of you that don't know, you guys can't really see anything, the brightness, but I do have a pass to Disneyland, so I go all the time. But they have PhotoPass where you can save your photos here, and you can also link the pictures from the rides onto your Memory Maker or your PhotoPass. So I do always love including that in my travel ads. It is really an attention grabber for Disney fans. Because they can, like I said, link those photos. You can get the photos taken by the photographers that are everywhere and have that linked to your app. Disney World did recently reopen their dining plan, so I always love to add in a dining plan now that they're open again. These are very beneficial for like making things easier and more convenient in the parks. There are 2 different ones to choose from. You can do quick service or the regular dining plan, and you guys can see the differences here. For this, we're probably gonna do we'll do the regular dining plan because they do get character dining in here too, which is fun for, well, really all ages. You guys can also add in ground transportation. I'm not going to because they are staying on a Disney site resort, so there is transportation provided on those. I am going to add in travel protection. So we're just gonna click yes. And once you guys get used to travel ads, it really only takes like, it starts to take like 10 minutes, maybe less, if the computer is going slow. As you guys can see, the package is already built out now. And all we have to do is press continue. And we'll see the final breakdown of the pricing. Do you guys have any questions so far regarding how to get to building out the package for the travel ad?
Not so far. It seems pretty easy.
Okay, yes, they are, and that's perfect. I love that you saw that because they are very, very easy, and I feel like a lot of people get intimidated by them, which I definitely did when I first started, but once you get used to them, it's so straightforward and it's super simple. So this is the full breakdown of the package and the pricing. So the price that we're gonna market on our travel ad is the deposit. Oh, I don't know why it's not letting me do that, but is the deposit price. So we always want to market and promote the lowest price point to again grab people's attention and get them to inquire with us. The analogy Sarah likes to make is when you're in a mall and you're shopping or you're looking at stores and you're shopping wherever you are, they don't include all of like the detail. They don't give you a sign that has every single item's price on it, right? They give you whatever sale is going on, like 2 for 10 or whatever is going on. So that's kind of the same philosophy that we want to use when we're writing and promoting our travel ads. We want to give as little detail and as little price point as possible to get people to inquire with us. And from there, like I said, then we get to start our services and build out whatever package they're looking for. So I'm gonna pull this up. I have on my notes app. Let me reshare so you can see the whole thing. So on my notes app, can you guys see it or did it go away? Can you guys see my notes app?
We can see it.
Okay,
Yeah, we
perfect.
see it.
Thank you. Okay, so if you have an Android, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't know if it does this. But with my Mac and my iPhone, I am able to have everything synced together. So on my notes app, I also have it on my phone. I have a note for all of my travel ads, which makes it super, super simple and a lot easier now. Because I don't have to rewrite them every single time. I can just copy and paste and make a couple of edits. So we're gonna do this one. I have a Disney, I have Disney ones on here. I have cruise ones on here. I have beach ones on here. I have all types of travel ads on here, basically templates. So we're gonna do this one. We're just gonna copy it. And then I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna paste, and I'm gonna post this in the chat too for you guys once we're done with this. So we're going to say Disney World. And I'm gonna make this a little smaller. Disney World family, or a little shorter, Disney World family vacation. We're gonna put here 2 adults, 2 kids, under 10. We're gonna change the dates to, what were the dates that we did? November 6th to the 13th. Perfect. Can you guys still see the notes app?
Yes, we can see it.
Perfect. November 6th to 13th, 2024. Again, 5-day park tickets. We're gonna take Park Hopper out. Resort view room, I think that's what we did. Standard view, whatever, standard view room. So we're gonna say instead of resort view room, we're gonna say 7 nights at a Disney resort. Genie Plus is not included for Florida, but we can include it for Anaheim. So we're gonna say Memory Maker. And then we're also gonna add in, put an emoji. Let's do a burger. Dining plan. We're gonna put Disney dining plan included. And travel protection included. Deposits are starting at $390 for this one. And then we want to say text Halia or whatever, you know, your name, Savannah, Isla, whatever, your number for your custom. If you want to put free, you can put free too. I used to put free quote until I started charging service fees. So then I changed it to custom. Up to you. Your custom quote today, you want to always make sure that you're putting licensed and insured travel agent and price subject to availability. Because you know the pricing can change every day, every hour, every minute. Travel prices are never, ever, ever guaranteed unless like the price has been locked in by a deposit or paid in full. So travel ads are super simple. Like I said, we want to have as little information as possible while still getting in what the package puts together. If you had like special perks that you could add, I would add in right here, like book with me, like in this cruise one. The cruise that I was promoting had a promo of $600 onboard credit for 2 of the people, 2 of the adults. So I added that in, like book with me and you can receive up to a $600 onboard credit. A lot of times Vax, if you're doing a travel ad in Vax, Vax will have certain promos that are going on with certain special perks that happen for booking that package. So I'll put those in, like sometimes they have like champagne breakfast or resort credit, or I'm trying to think, luxury inclusion, some of the things that they add, I'll add those in. Like, let's say if we can scroll down, I'll probably have some. Book with me to receive $100 complimentary sailor loot and bar tab. That is through Virgin Voyages. Here we go. This one's a good one. Book with me to receive 25% discount on spa services, in-room champagne breakfast, resort coupons, and a complimentary bottle of wine or champagne. So one thing I did learn is if you're doing like something like Vax and it says like you get a complimentary bottle of alcohol, you never want to write out the word alcohol or whatever type of alcohol it is. You don't want to write it out. You want to put an emoji if you can, because Facebook will flag it. So this is how we write out a little travel ad. Does that seem simple enough to you guys? Might copy and paste this and put it into the chat.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Thanks.
Okay, so I'm putting that in the chat right now. And then to post these, it's again super simple. Isla is really good at this. I see her all the time. But let me log into my phone on my phone too. So you guys, I don't post travel ads on my on my laptop. I find that I'm gonna change to host. I find that what am I looking for? The format gets really, really funky. So we're going to, can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to show you guys how I post these. To screen, start broadcast. Okay, so I just go to my Facebook and then we want to look for groups that are like direct sales groups. We want to look for groups that are saying something about promoting your business, garage sales, yard sales, no rules groups, stuff like that. You can even go in like different local groups. I'm in over like 1,300 groups, so there's definitely plenty of groups for you guys to join. So we're just gonna go into here. Let's see. You guys can always filter your groups into most visited, recently joined, A to Z, whichever one is easiest for you guys to navigate. I want to try to find an easy one. And you guys want to make sure that you're paying attention to the group rules. Ma'am. Thank you. Because you don't want to be, I mean, some agents I know don't care, but I don't want to be personally kicked out of any groups. I want to make sure that I am providing or following all of the rules to stay in the group and keep posting. So here we go. Direct sales, buy, sell, or trade. So we're going to close that and we're going to go again to our notes app and you'll see we click on travel ad, there is our Disney World travel ad. So I just go and I copy it. Here we go. Copy. Go into here. Oh, I have one pending. We'll delete that one. Paste. And then you guys can see the format is still the same, whereas when I found when I do it on my laptop, it kind of pushes everything to the left side and then the spacing is all weird. I also like to tag my business page to drive.
Oh, that's smart.
there.
Never thought of
Yeah,
that.
I really like doing that. I don't know why I stopped for a little while. And
Mhm.
then I was like, why am I not getting any views or like new likes or follows on my page? And then I realized, oh, I wasn't tagging my business page in my travel ads. So I
Yeah,
started
that's
doing it
smart.
again. And my views and my likes and follows have gone up since then. So
Oh, nice.
it's always driving more people to your business page and also your personal page. So it all kind of like links together. But then I go to my pictures. Oh, you guys are getting a sneak peek at my new Disney content. I have a album right here of travel stuff. And I can either add in, I have a couple of different Disney pictures saved. I can send that to you guys if you want. This one is Disneyland, so I'm not going to use that. I'm going to scroll down. I haven't done a Disney World one in a little while.
Do you use the copyright thing they have, or do you use something else?
So I haven't used copyright because when I first had registered for it and I got approved, like literally right after they had said that they weren't using copyright anymore and they were taking it away.
Oh.
So I didn't do anything with it. I didn't even look at it again until we had Disney Week with Monica.
Mhm.
And she was like, yeah, you guys use copyright. And I was like, what do you mean?
You're like, since when?
And I was like, what are you talking about? So I have to start getting back into it. This
Because I
one,
was first using the ones that they share on their Facebook on the travel whatever professionals they have. And then on Disney Week, she was like, use copyright. And I was like, oh, okay.
yeah, and so what's hard with the Disney travel professionals is when they had taken away copyright, one of their rules was that you can only share it, like you have to press the share button on Facebook and share their page onto yours, which completely messes up your algorithm. So I had done it like once or twice and I was like, I don't like this at all. Like I want to be posting the content. And so, and same thing like with their YouTube, like you can't download the videos and then post them onto your page. You have to share the link to the YouTube video onto your page. So that's why I say Disney has very strict rules. So creating Disney content was hard for me to kind of figure out in the beginning. Savannah and I were talking about that earlier, but I kind of figured it out now. But I have to work with the Disney copyright stuff because I need to figure that out. But
So does that mean we can screenshot their pictures and share them or no?
I'm not fully certain on that.
Okay.
So they do have, I can show you guys. Let me press post and then I'll move back to my laptop. But that is quickly how we post a Disney travel ad. Let me, oh, I was clicking okay on my laptop. Let me give myself a host on my laptop again. Stop share. What is going on? Okay. Okay, so Disney does break down their copyright stuff. If we go back to Disney travel agents, it's just, I find it very confusing. So marketing tools, copyright and digital brochures. This is where you would register for Disney copyright typically, but they already have it. So I would
Okay.
just go to Disney copyright and then they have, here we go, perfect. Terms of use and supplemental terms of use. So I would just copy and paste this and let's open it up. And they have all of the different terms of use. And when you're first registering for Disney copyright, they send it to you. And let's open up this one. But it's all very, like, this is very lengthy and it uses a lot of legal words. And I am the furthest thing from a lawyer. So I have not sat down and like combed through to see exactly what we're allowed to do versus what we're not allowed to do. And I just haven't had the time to like sit down and really go through it yet. But they also have like the marketing guidelines and user guidelines and training. So, they'll help you with that because they don't want you to like use their stuff inappropriately. But as far as like the Disney travel professionals pages, I think they also have that on, they also have like the instructions on each page. Man. Okay, sorry about that. Can you guys see everything still?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So they, it's really, I don't know, it's really complicated. Disney is complicated. But they do have like, you're able to share. So what I mean is like, you can like it, you can share it. I don't think you're allowed to like save the pictures and post them as your own. Um, I'm trying to see where the rules are. Let's see if they have the rules for their Instagram on there. Yeah, they don't really have. I know like they've posted a reel one time and I remixed the reel and posted it onto mine. But again, it's not like you can see that it's remixed or that it's reposted from this page. And it's not my own personal content. And so that kind of that messes with your algorithm. But it promotes their posts too. So I think that's kind of where they're getting at with that. And even with like YouTube, you can go in. They do have some great videos on here that are like super helpful. But you have to go in and you have to press share. You can't download it and you have to share the link onto wherever and you have to do it directly from here. So like you can copy the link or you can go directly to Facebook and make a post, something like that. But they have strict guidelines that are in these, different pages. I think they have, I'm trying to remember where they had all of that. Oh, here it is, social media policy right in front of my face. This policy does break it down. I do have this policy saved. I do suggest saving this policy. But again, it can be a little bit confusing. So just make sure you're really paying attention and reading through it, to understand what exactly you can and cannot post. And just make sure that, they can change this at any time. Most of the time they will give us notice if they're changing something. But just definitely be aware of that. Okay, do you guys have any questions?
Not so far.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording.